Today on Jack of All Tastes, we're hopping around Fort Lauderdale, Florida to check out 3 spots that some NFL players can't stop raving about.
The bread's out of this world.
I really don't eat meatballs anywhere else but here.
Every week.
Every week.
Always have Tom drinking.
No question.
Richie Incognito introduces me to some big toast and even bigger pancakes. Oh man, look at this golden brown color. This is like the biggest pancake I've ever seen. I set aside my lady manners to chow down on deliciously messy barbecue with Mike Pouncey. I don't mess around, Mike.
I can tell.
Not when it comes to barbecue. And Jared Odrick and I get spruced up for some authentic Italian food.
There's just like the thinnest layer of batter, but the flavor hits you like right away.
Get ready to loosen your belt buckles, folks. You're watching Jack of All Tastes. NFL offensive linemen are big guys. And as I know, big guys need a big meal to start off their day. Well, that's why Richie Incognito brought me here to the OB Breakfast House in downtown Fort Lauderdale.
This is the best breakfast place because we have a passion about what we do here. We have a passion and commitment towards organics, towards freshness, towards quality, and towards technique.
Chef and owner Rodney Ely and Chef Aaron Johnson opened OB House with the idea of creating a casual place where guests can enjoy breakfast and lunch made with fresh, organic ingredients.
Well, welcome. Welcome to my breakfast spot.
All right, so tell me about this place.
This is the original Fort Lauderdale breakfast house. It's great. I love it.
And how long have you been coming here?
I've been coming here probably the last year and a half.
How is that possible? Because you've been living in South Florida for 3 years, right?
I know. I just found this place. It was recommended by my friend Anthony Fasano.
Oh, okay.
And we used to do our breakfast club meetings here, and I kind of took it over.
So what do you get here?
I always go with the roasted and poached.
Ooh, and tell me about that.
Very good. Poached eggs, steamed spinach, and big pieces of multigrain bread. Excellent. Part of my job is eating healthy and watching what I put in my body. It's really great. This place is organic and it's farm fresh. Everything's locally grown. So it's definitely something that appeals to me.
I know that you know that Jake can eat, but did you know that I can eat more than Jake?
I'd like to see that.
I think you probably may have gotten an idea of that. So anyways, are the portions here big enough for me?
I would hope so, because the portions here are definitely big enough for me.
Oh my goodness. Wow, look at this toast. I was very excited to show Richie my eating skills. All right, so where do we dig in first?
My game plan is usually go for the toast.
Okay.
And then go for the eggs and spinach.
Okay, I'm like a toast egg dipper.
There you go.
So I think I might do that. So Richie, you grew up in the Midwest a little bit, right?
Yeah, I went to school in Nebraska.
Awesome. Okay, so how does this compare to Midwest cooking?
This reminds me of being back home and being back at school. It does. It's just good, hearty food. It's all simply done. It's not, it's not overly seasoned. It's very simple, and that's what I really love about it. It's just simple, good breakfast.
Richie and I actually have some pretty similar tastes in food, so I knew I was gonna love this place. All right, Rich, so do you think you could make this at home?
I can definitely do the eggs. Spinach, I'd probably have to look up on the internet.
Being a lineman, he must go through a ton of eggs every week. So what do you usually cook at home? What's your like standard home breakfast?
My standard home breakfast would probably be some poached eggs, some toast, and that's it. I keep it basic.
So that's why you're coming here.
That's exactly why I come in here.
Where do you find toast that's like a mile thick? Are you kidding me? And look at the butter.
The butter's the best part.
This is some lineman butter right here. And I have no problem indulging. Some people say that he's one of the dirtiest players in the NFL, but underneath all that tough exterior, I know he's a sweetheart. Well, looks like I won.
Looks like you can eat.
Haha, that's why Jake loves me so much. So believe it or not, I'm still kind of hungry. So I'm gonna go back to the kitchen and see what else Rodney's cooking. You take care of yourself and behave.
Thanks,
okay?
will do.
Rodney told me that the mastermind behind Richie's favorite dish is Chef Aaron. Time to throw on my apron and see how Aaron gets things done. Hello. So
Hey
you
there.
must be Chef Aaron.
I am.
Rodney sent me back here to find you. So very nice to meet you. I'm Jackie.
Welcome, Jackie.
Thank you so much. So I just had the most amazing breakfast. It was like clean, roasted and poached. I'm sorry, poached and roasted.
That's right.
Egg
That's Richie's breakfast.
It's Richie's breakfast.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
He always has that.
I just don't know how you guys get the eggs poached so perfectly. So would you mind showing me?
It's easy. Yeah, we have this great pan right here.
Awesome.
And we use great free-range eggs,
Okay.
local eggs. Drop them right in these poaching cups.
Okay, do you oil
and
it
they're
all
over
first?
simmering water, right?
All right.
Put a little oil in them first.
Got it, so they don't stick.
Right.
I've got to get me one of those nifty little egg poachers.
And I have some organic spinach here.
Of course.
We're just gonna roast it off in this cast iron in this big oven that we
Okay.
fire at 650 degrees.
Awesome.
Which is where we cook the potatoes as well.
Okay, so the potatoes are already working, right?
Right.
Okay, the potatoes, what are they seasoned with?
Kosher salt, freshly ground black pepper, and butter.
Cool.
So you ready to put this plate together?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we're just gonna make a bed of spinach.
Okay.
Place the poached eggs on.
This looks outstanding, but I feel like it's missing something.
One thing, toast.
Okay, now this toast is no joke. Tell me about this toast.
It's our signature Obie House toast. It's thick cut, as you can see.
Look at these
We're really
slices. They're like
fanatics
inch
about
thick.
the butter. It has to be perfectly softened.
All right, so as good as this looks, and I could totally devour seconds on this whole entire thing, I'm dying to try your famous pancakes. So I'm gonna hand this to you, get out of this apron, and we're about to get down and dirty with some pancakes. I'm a huge pancake fanatic, and knowing that these pancakes were large and taken charge, I was anxious to sink my teeth into them. So where do we start?
We're gonna start out with some really good all-purpose organic flour, unbleached, baking soda,
Okay,
and baking powder,
got it.
some kosher salt, a little sugar. We'll put our dry ingredients aside.
Okay,
I'm gonna give them a little mix just to
Ooh.
make sure they're really well mixed. So we have our eggs, we have our buttermilk right here. This as well, sour cream that we also get from a local dairy.
this is the good stuff. Now, why do you use sour cream in this recipe?
It's just that it's that one special ingredient that makes it really luxurious and velvety and gives it an extra kick. It certainly makes it unique to this pancake.
Luxurious, velvety. These are not your mama's pancakes. All
No,
right?
they're not.
So is this a family recipe?
No, this is actually created by Rodney, the owner.
Oh, all right.
He spent days working on it, locked himself in here for days and worked on it right here in front of this oven.
Pancake
So,
asylum in here.
yes.
We're gonna start
So
with
we're gonna
pineapple?
start out with pineapple. And then we're gonna add some pecans. It's gonna bake about 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
We give it a little shake just to smooth it out.
And then is there any flipping of any kind involved?
No flipping, just onto the plate when it's done.
I love it.
So pretty much
Yay.
put it in and forget about it. All right.
This looks so good.
Pineapple pecan is definitely ready.
Oh man, look at this golden brown color. Oh, beautiful. Wow, you're right, it looks like a stained glass window. This is a humongous, ginormous pancake.
Think you can finish it?
Do you think I can finish it? This is like the biggest pancake I've ever seen. This is the offensive lineman of pancakes, okay? The Jake Long, the Richie Incognito of pancakes. Oh my God, Richie, I love you for bringing me here. Thank you so much,
You're so welcome.
Aaron, for showing me these amazing pancakes. Richie, I want to give you a hug. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Richie.
This pancake is amazing. If you're anywhere within like a 50-mile radius, you've got to try this. Obie House, downtown Fort Lauderdale. Coming up on Jack of All Tastes, we check out a barbecue mecca in Fort Lauderdale that keeps the Miami Dolphins center coming back again and again. If you are anywhere within a block of this place, you can't help but smell this delicious, smoky, salty yumminess just wafting through the air. We're right here on Federal Highway in downtown Fort Lauderdale, and anybody who knows their barbecue knows that Tom Jenkins is the place to get it. My friend Mike Pouncey, the starting center of the Miami Dolphins, told me all about it. I can't wait to go inside and check it out. When thinking about Fort Lauderdale, most people don't associate it with good barbecue. But trust me, this place does not play around. Friends Harry Harrell and Gary Torrance created a barbecue sauce that had their family and friends raving. This led them to open up a food trailer for a few years until they finally opened up Tom Jenkins, the restaurant. So tell me how you found this place.
Well, just about word of mouth, you know, coming in as a rookie down here for the Dolphins, all the guys from the football team told me about it. So it was a great barbecue place to eat at. I came and tried it and fell in love with it.
Awesome, so you've been coming here since your rookie year?
Since my rookie year, yes indeed.
And this place is always packed, right?
Well, I've never seen it like this, but it's always packed. It's usually the line's out the door, and so it's famous, so everybody loves to eat here.
Famous Tom Jenkins. Do you know who Tom Jenkins is?
I actually don't, sorry, but I do know he has some of the best barbecue in town.
When we decided to name the place. Harry and Jared just didn't have a real barbecue ring to it. So we started brainstorming, and we said, cousin this, uncle that, aunt this, and my partner's got an uncle, Tom Jenkins. And it kind of hit. Time we put it on the table, we said, hey, circle that one. And that's how it came to be.
My favorite meal is spare rib dinner. I always get a side of macaroni and cheese and corn on the cob. And finish it off with some peach cobbler for dessert. And get a flip-flop, which is half iced tea and half lemonade. You ready to eat?
Yes. You don't have to ask me twice.
Ladies first.
Wow.
I think that's the peach cobbler.
Okay.
And this would be the corn macaroni.
Okay. Deal. Don't let the styrofoam fool you. Tom Jenkins' menu is nothing short of white linen quality.
What do you want to try first?
I don't know. You tell me. What do I try first?
Well, I think we should start with some meat.
Okay. Yeah.
Get it right into it.
I like it. All right, so do we dip or do we pour?
Well, I like to dip, because I don't like to get too messy yet. I don't like to get.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious, huh?
Wow. Oh my God. This is so good. I don't think Mike was prepared. I always make a mess when I'm eating barbecue.
You usually don't see girls dig in on ribs like that. She did a great job doing that today.
You kind of alluded to the fact that rookies actually have to come here and get food for you guys. Now, how often does that happen?
Well, we usually make them go on away games before we go on the plane trips. And they usually just bring it on the plane, bring a boatload of it on the plane, and everyone just shares it out to themselves. So.
Every week?
Every week.
Always have Tom Jenkins?
No question.
Let the record show, America, that the Miami Dolphins are fueled by Tom Jenkins.
No question. Wow, Jackie, you can really eat. There ain't any meat left on those bones.
I don't mess around, Mike.
I can tell.
Not when it comes to barbecue. Or anything, for that matter. All right. Well, this has been amazing.
No question.
I am completely satisfied. Everything was delicious. So I'm gonna go check out what's going on with Harry in the kitchen. Maybe he'll let me in on some of his secrets.
All right, thank you.
All right, I'll catch you next time.
All right, thanks, Jackie.
Thanks again.
Good to see you.
Anytime we have a chance to get out to Tom Jenkins, it's known at the police department as the best barbecue around.
So I'm here in the kitchen with the man himself, Harry Harold. We're not lying, that's his real name. So Harry, thank you so much for having me here. I just had some amazing food with Mike, and thank you. I can't wait to see how it's made. So tell me what we've got going on here.
All right, this is our St. Louis cut rib.
Okay, what makes it a St. Louis cut?
The St. Louis cut it has all of the backbone removed from it.
Okay.
So there's no waste in the rib.
Nice.
So it really helps us. It's a prime cut rib.
Okay.
They're all like 3 pounds, so it makes it good for production.
Got it.
And basically what we do is we take them and we have our own special seasoning, and we put a generous amount, front and back.
Both sides? Got it.
Both sides of it.
Look at him handling it with love right there.
Oh yeah,
so he's
absolutely.
gentle with
So,
his ribs.
and then we take it and we put it, and we're gonna store it for 48 hours.
Okay.
And that allows the seasoning to marinate through it, so that it'll be good and tender when we get ready to put it on the grill.
Got it.
And then,
what's the next step here?
what we do is we take them and we put them inside the racks. These racks allow us to maximize our space on the grill.
Okay.
It allows us to get, the smoke all through the ribs. And
not everybody does it like Tom Jenkins here, all right?
No, because we use real wood. That's one of the rare things about us is that we use real wood.
So I love this method here because with the space in between each rack, you're letting every single square inch of flavor possible for each rack of ribs, right?
Oh yeah, that smoke gets all in there.
I love
because
it.
if they're stacked on top of each other, it can't get between them. But this way, we get the maximum out of the smoke that we're using.
Most flavor possible. My kind of deal. All right, show me how it's done.
Okay, we're gonna take them. All right.
See, he's doing all the heavy lifting.
All right, then what we do is we take these and we put them up on our grill, and they'll go here and they'll stay here for a couple hours where they'll just smoke. And you see other stuff up here?
Yeah. Wow, look at the color of this.
Right.
Oh my God, you're getting that char grill.
The way the grill is designed, each level is a different temperature.
Oh, okay.
So we start with the ribs up top, and then we've got pork and beef. And as it gets closer to getting done,
slowly working our way down.
We work our way down.
I love it.
And,
all right, so show me what it's like on a little lower level.
Okay, once it's ready to go.
A little further along in the process here.
Yeah, you'll see what it looks like. See that?
Gorgeous. Okay, so tell me about the sauce.
Well, the barbecue sauce is a sauce that my partner and I, Gary, we developed this about 30 years ago. And it's a combination of a whole lot of different things.
Okay.
And obviously a lot of love that's in here.
Got love in a bottle, ladies and gentlemen.
That we've been doing it for a long time. It's exclusive here for Tom Jenkins.
I tried to charm Harry into revealing the secret behind his magnificent sauce. So, what's the secret ingredient?
Love.
But he wasn't going for it.
That's what it is.
Harry, thank you so much for having me. This has been an incredible experience. What a great restaurant. Clearly, you guys are already a huge success. The whole community has completely embraced you. And now I'm happy to say that I am a fan too. So Jake never brought me here, but you know what, baby? I'm bringing you. Get ready. Thanks,
All right,
Harry.
thank you.
Next on Jack of All Tastes, I scope out a fine dining spot with an edge that intrigued a Dolphins defensive end. When you think of South Florida, you think of great music, great entertainment, and great food. Well, according to Jared Odrick of the Miami Dolphins, this place has got it all. So let's go in and find him and see what it's all about. I'm hungry. Hello.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Same here, same here.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, of course, of course. I got a little hungry, so I ordered the food already.
Excellent.
One of my favorite dishes here, and probably my favorite, is the calamari, both types. There's
there are
a spicy,
two.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a spicy kind with a red sauce, and then there's also a sweet calamari, almost like an Asian sauce.
Ooh, yum. Okay, right up my alley.
I order both portions when I come, and if there's a lot of people in the group, I usually order a little bit more, so I can put a whole order in front of me, and I just usually pick out and eat a whole portion myself.
This place is unlike any other place I've been to. You've got, like you said, the movies, the music, and I cannot wait to try this food. All right, Jared, so I feel kind of like I'm fraternizing with the enemy here. Are you okay having dinner with Jake Long's wife?
Well,
Is it okay with you?
As long as Jake's okay with it. I think that's where we should, ask. Well, did you eat with an offensive lineman at somewhere else, like a sloppy barbecue place?
I did, and you know what?
Well,
what were you gonna say about my sloppy barbecue
I'm just
place?
saying, it figures that an offensive lineman would eat somewhere like that. I'm a little bit more refined. I like to use my forks and my utensils.
Oh, I see.
And maybe have a little wine with
Have
dinner.
a napkin.
Yeah, things like that.
So you're telling me all about how you love Italian food. The question is, can you make any yourself?
Does grilled cheese with a tomato on it count as Italian? I'm not sure.
Only if the cheese is mozzarella.
Yeah. Then I can cook Italian food.
Looks like I won't be eating at Jared's anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm a big griller. I'm not a big sauteer or in the kitchen. I can't say that's my expertise, no.
Are you a wine connoisseur?
I am not. That is one thing I'm not.
I think we'll be fine. Let's try these out. Even though Jared's not an enthusiast, we thought we'd try out Martorano's signature wine. Ooh, that's good.
It's great. I really wouldn't know. Anytime you have a little bit of alcohol with your food, loosens you up and at least makes me eat more. All conversation just ended, so now that this is it.
Goodness. This looks outstanding. Wow, this is so good. It's so light and crispy. There's just like the thinnest layer of batter, but the flavor hits you like right away.
I think Jackie enjoyed what I had to bring to the table in terms of the calamari.
This has been a truly unique experience. I mean, I've never been to a place like this, so thank you so much for sharing it with me. It's been so much food. The food is outrageous, like unreal, and I can't wait to go back in the kitchen with Steve and for him to show me what else is going on back there.
Glad you enjoyed.
So thanks again, and I'll see you soon.
Right.
All right, bye. Owner and cook Steve Martorano started his culinary career with a sandwich takeout business run out of his apartment. He eventually found himself at a crossroads and decided to take his Italian-American cuisine to a new level. 18 years and 3 restaurants later, it's safe to say that Cafe Martorano is legendary. All right, so I just had some intense calamari out there with Jared and had a blast, but now I'm where the real action is. I'm here with Steve Martorano himself in the kitchen, ready to cook.
What's up, cuz?
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
It's nice to have you here. So, I'm excited, and plus I'm honored that, you know, that this ball player picked my restaurant for his favorite place.
Hey, I mean, I've become a fast fan too. So do you have a lot of players coming in here often?
You know what? I have a lot. You know, everybody from Shaquille O'Neal to Joe Montana to Dan Marino to really every major ball player comes in here.
I love
they
it.
love
How
it.
could
They love
they
it.
not?
It's a neighborhood joint. No matter how you look at it, it's
What's
just
not to love?
still a neighborhood place.
And now for the magical Gourmet Magazine recognized world famous Martorano meatball.
That's what made us.
That's what made you.
This what made what I grew up on is what made Martorano's what it is today, and it's been duplicated everywhere around the country, and it all came from me. In Italian-American cooking, you had your macaroni first, then the meat came, and you had a salad. I decided, let's make it as an appetizer. Take the meatball, add the salad as an app. And it worked.
And it worked.
That's why all these other joints that copy in Steve Martorano
They don't know what they're
don't
talking
work
about.
because started here.
This is where it's at.
And it's about the ricotta.
It's about the ricotta.
Yes.
This is my heaven. Welcome. All right.
First, you got Italian bread.
Okay.
You're gonna take this with some warm water,
All right.
and all you wanna do is you wanna cover this.
Okay.
Now you wanna get all that moisture.
Okay.
Right? That's how you get some muscles on you. I mean, the athletes, they could do this.
Yeah,
The
look at those muscles.
The
Like my
girlfriends,
guys.
the wives, they could do this, right?
I can do this. I don't think Steve was very impressed by my muscles.
And this is what you get after it comes out. It's just bread that's
Okay, so you soak out all the water,
take
squeeze it all
the water
out.
out.
Then you got it nice clumpy,
That's
getting it together.
yes.
Okay.
Now you're gonna take your meat.
Okay, and what
Veal
kind
beef
of
and
meat?
pork.
Veal beef and pork.
You wanna mix it a little bit.
Okay. Mixing it up. Get it all incorporated,
Get it
right?
all incorporated,
Okay.
real simple. Now, talk about healthy, okay? What's healthy? Got eggs. It's organic eggs, okay?
Free
They
range
should be
organic
happy.
eggs, look at
We're gonna
that.
crack the egg.
All right.
We're gonna hit it with a little bit of salt,
A little bit of salt. A little garlic powder.
little garlic powder,
A little fresh cracked pepper.
little fresh black pepper.
Okay.
You're gonna take some Parmigiano Reggiano,
Okay, freshly grated.
and I'll mix it with Pecorino Romano. Breadcrumb. Unseasoned breadcrumb. Of course, you got all this
breadcrumb.
other seasoning going in here, right?
Right.
And all this is like a binder. It's
Okay.
going to keep it hard. A lot of people don't use the bread. They just use the breadcrumb.
All right, so once you've got all this incorporated, we're gonna roll it up into these kind of balls.
Roll it into
right?
it. But it doesn't matter how big or how small. You can make small
Well,
ones. You can make
you
big
know,
ones.
I like big
You
balls.
like big balls?
Big, meaty meatballs.
Meatballs.
so
Everybody says
we're
they got
gonna
the
say
best
that-
bowls in the country. I said, you don't know me, kid.
I'm totally won over. I absolutely love these big meatballs.
Moist. And get some vegetable oil, not olive oil, vegetable oil, so
Okay.
the temperature can stay hot. Take that meatball after it's fried
Okay.
and you put it in here. But you know what makes a meatball?
What makes the meatball?
It's not the tomato sauce that everybody says.
Okay.
You have to have a Sunday gravy.
Sunday gravy.
Do you
is the
see
trick.
this? Do you see this here? Can anybody see this? This has pig's feet,
Pig's feet,
spare ribs,
spare ribs,
braciole,
braciole,
and sausage,
and sausage.
and San Marzano tomato.
An amazing, incredible combination
But
that you'll
that's
never,
that's
ever
what nobody
replicate.
gets.
Nobody
it's
gets
not the meatball, it's what the meatball goes in. You can't put this in marinara sauce. It don't work.
See, this is the secret ingredient. And
That is.
You get to see it.
You get to see that. You get to see
Only
that.
here. You get to see this.
I'm gonna grab my meatball.
All right, meatball that's been simmering in the gravy.
In the gravy, a little more grated cheese, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna get a
Beautiful.
little bit of ricotta.
Ooh,
Plate the
beautiful.
ricotta.
Gorgeous.
That's a meal.
That is a meal.
Taste it.
I want to make it a meal.
It's all yours.
Okay. I've got the romaine. I've got the meatball. And I've got the ricotta. Here we go. God
Guys.
bless you.
See, I can hear you singing already. See, you're singing Italian. I can hear it. Let me hear it. Sounds like Pavarotti. That's great. That's great. That's what it's all about. Solid Italian-American food. Cafe Martorano.
Wow. This is so good, you guys.
Yeah,
You can't beat this.
Yeah.
You
It's
cannot
a
beat
meal.
this dish. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about
What's
it.
that mean? Forget about it.
Don't forget about it. Remember this. Or go get the book, and then you can learn to make it at home.
Yo, cuz, my life, my food, my way. Look at the recipe.
His life, his food, his way.
Yes,
I'm in.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, I'll have more. Guaranteed, you will not find better Italian food on this side of the Atlantic. Any athlete, any unique food spot, any city, I'll be there. I'm Jackie Long, and this is Jack of All Tastes.